This is the playlist behind the music. Let's go back to the 1980s, a decade that didn't just make music, it made movements. This was the era of MTV, big hooks, big personalities, and songs that somehow felt larger than life. Music videos became an event. Artists weren't just voices anymore, they became images, identities, and parts of everyday culture. But underneath all the big colors and the unforgettable choruses, the best songs of the decade were still saying something. Something about love, belonging, and ambition. And sometimes about the world changing faster than anyone could expect. This was the soundtrack of the 80s. We begin with Rick Astley, Never Gonna Give You Up. And before the internet turned this song into one of the biggest running jokes in pop culture, this was simply one of the defining pop songs of the decade. Built on polished production, huge melodies, and impossible to ignore energy, the song became an instant global hit. But underneath the catchy sound is something surprisingly simple: certainty. Total commitment in an era where pop music often felt larger than reality. And part of what made Rick stand out was the contrast. A young artist with a deep, recognizable voice, delivering one of the most upbeat songs of the decade. Decades later, people still smile the second those opening notes hit.
We're no strangers to love. You know the rules, and so do I. I feel commitment's what I'm thinking of. You wouldn't get this from any other guy. I just wanna tell you how I'm feeling. Gotta make you understand. Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down. Never gonna run around and desert you. Never gonna make you cry. Never gonna say goodbye. Never gonna tell a lie and hurt you. We've known each other for so long. Your heart's been aching, but you're too shy to say it. Inside, we both know what's been going on. We know the game and we're gonna play it. And if you ask me how I'm feeling, don't tell me you're too blind to see. Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down. Never gonna run around and
Now we move on to something different because some songs attach to a generation and some become attached to a feeling. Enter Simple Mind. Don't You? A song forever connected to youth, identity, and one of the defining movie movements of the decade. Originally tied to The Breakfast Club, a film about teenagers trying to figure out who they were. The song grew into something much bigger. It became an anthem about wanting to matter, wanting to be remembered, and wanting to believe that people around us actually see who we are. The huge chorus feels triumphant, but underneath it, there's vulnerability. Because growing up has always meant asking the same question: will people remember who we really are?
Won't you come see about me? I'll be alone, dancing, you know it, baby. Tell me your troubles and doubts, giving me everything inside and out. And love strange, so real in the dark. Think of the tender things that we were working on. Slow change may pull us apart when a life gets into your heart, baby. Don't you forget about me. Don't you forget about me. Will you stand above me? Look my way, never love me. Rain keeps falling down, down, down. Will you recognize me? Call my name or walk on by. Rain keeps falling down, 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 down. Hey, 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 hey. Don't you try and pretend it's my feeling. Will win in the end. I won't harm you or touch your defenses. Vanity, insecurity. Don't you forget about me. I'll be alone, dancing, you know it, baby. Going to take you apart. I put us back together at heart, baby. Don't you forget about me. Don't you forget about me. But you won't come by. Well, you
And finally, we close with Tears for Fear. Everybody Wants to Rule the World, a song that somehow sounds warm, even while talking about ambition, power, and uncertainty. This is what makes it brilliant. The music feels effortless, but the message underneath is much heavier. Released during the decade filled with political tension, rapid change, and global competition, the songs capture something timeless. The idea people are always chasing more success, more control, and more influence. And in doing that, sometimes forgetting what actually matters. It's reflective, it's thoughtful, and it quietly may be the smartest pop song of an entire decade. Three songs, three completely different emotions, but all part of the same moment in time. when the 80s proved pop music could be fun, cinematic, and meaningful all at once. From Rick Astley's Optimism to Simple Mind capturing youth and identity, to Tears for Fear reflecting on ambition and the world around us. This was the 80s, and nobody did Unforgettable quite like them.